Well, hello everybody. Man, we got the boys along this time. They wanted to come, so we're gonna go to the creek. If you remember last week, we found a bunch of silver or galena, and we're gonna go down to the creek where that runs into, but further down where I found a bunch of bedrock. We're gonna see what else is down there. Man, it looks like a winter wonderland up there. Well, this is pretty cool. We can drive right down to the water. Somebody had a campfire there. So if you go up the creek about a half a mile up on that yonder mountain, that's where that old mine is where we got the galena last week. I wanted to thank you guys for watching the video and commenting. Sure means a lot to me. Anyway, here we go. We're gonna go down the creek and see if we can find more gold. Maybe we'll hit the mother lode tonight. Boys brought their orange beanies because it's bear season and all the bear hunters are out here.
Looks like some raspberry plants are growing.
Well, Dwayne, are you glad to be here?
Well, I'm not glad to be walking on these rocks.
Oh, you don't like these rocks, huh?
No.
Okay. All right, we're gonna dig right behind this big boulder just to see what we can find. Get some of this overburden out of the way. Oh my goodness, I found a rock. Woohoo! Oh yeah, now we can get down in there. Okay. Yogi Bear. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but we've got a couple really small pieces right here. Nothing really impressive. I'm gonna snuff that up and we're gonna keep looking. I just picked up this rock. It's like quartz, and then it is right on the host rock. Thought that was kind of cool. It would be nice to tumble that in your tumbler. Well, we came further down the creek till we got to this sharp bend. See all that bedrock over there? Man, I want to get over there. Man, look at that clear water. That's probably a good 8 feet right in front of those big rocks. I gotta mark this on my map for this summer. Come down here and do some sniping. See how the water comes down fast? And right there it hits the spot where it swirls. Right under those rocks there, that would be a good spot for sniping. And over here as well. I can see the crevices coming down, going straight across the creek. Whoa! My pan was running away. Alright, we're gonna dig right here where this little shelf is. It's like a part of the bedrock track going right through here. We're gonna get under here and see what we can find.
Man, look what I found.
That's cool. Almost looks like petrified rock. Or petrified wood. Petrified rock.
Petrified rock? Find that rock down?
See this nice rock? It's got these veins of quartz going through it. It almost looks like marble. And I think I might crack it because, see the sulfide line? There might be something in that. Wow, look at this thing. That is cool. I'm getting more excited about the nice rocks than I am about gold.
Time to watch your smoke.
Well, I haven't found a decent piece of gold yet. Just some little stuff mixed in there. A little bit of black sand. But nothing too fantastic. What are you doing, Dwayne? A spider?
Yeah.
Don't let it bite you. Cool. We're gonna go down by that rock little cliff thing. I think there's some bedrock that comes around the bend right there. Let's see if we can find anything in it. Piece of some rusty old quartz. I think we should crack that.
Yeah.
Well, there's some staining, but nothing real fancy. Well, we walked all the way over here, and man, it looks much more promising. You can see where the spring flood ate out all of this gravel. See how that water runs into that rock wall right there? I mean, it runs directly into it, hits the rock wall, and then skirts around it. Yeah. This summer I'm gonna dive in there. So I'll bet you any gold that comes down this creek, that hits that rock wall, drops down, and then the current immediately slows down after that. Look at these new little baby reeds. They just sprouted up. They almost look like morels. And a little tiny baby pine tree. It's amazing when you see those this little, then you look up there and you see those giant trees back in the timber, and you have to think back, like someday back when those trees were that little, probably back when the Indians were still hunting these grounds here. They probably could tell a great story. Where are you at, Dwayne? You climb way up there, man. Be careful you don't fall. You're right on the edge. I'd step back a little bit. Man, look at this. All this bedrock is loose. Cracks all the way down through here. I'm gonna dig that out and see what we can find. It's cool. See how it's just layered? Little teeny tiny thin layers all the way up. It's pretty cool. It almost looks like petrified wood. It's got grains going through, you know, all the different ways. It'd be cool to find a petrified tree stump like that, huh? Well, we found our first nice pieces of gold. I got two pretty nice ones right here. And there's a lot of small stuff underneath the black sand. So that's good. That's the best that we've done tonight. And I took it right out of that bedrock right there. So I'm gonna keep panning out of there and see what we can find. What are you guys doing?
I'm playing bears.
You're playing bears?
Yeah, I
Are we grizzly bears or black bears?
I'm a grizzly.
Oh, they're grizzly bears.
And we're trying to...
Don't fall in the water.
Well, we're trying to hit them.
They're watching those little water bugs right in there. Little water skippers. Over there would be a beautiful spot to camp. It's like a little meadow right there. Under the trees, creek rolling by. Nice. Anyway, let's go find some more gold. My snuffer can was complaining because I didn't give it any gold tonight yet, but now it's got some. Snuff it up, old boy. Wow, there's even more down there than I thought after I picked up the black sand. Not very big, but better than what we did earlier tonight. A nice little pocket right there where I've got that other pan out of. I think this one will be even better because we're deeper down into the crevice. Oh yeah, we've got gold, people. We've got one right there. I know that's not very clear. That's almost a picker, but he's a little bit smaller than a picker, I guess. But that's a pretty good piece. I'm glad for that. Finally found a little bit of gold after searching for probably 2 hours before we found our first, like, real gold. Some super fine stuff, but not much. So yeah, this is a good spot to remember to come back and check the bedrock. I guess we're gonna head home. The boys said they're getting cold and we're gonna go home and eat some supper. But I'll try to include at least a short part of crushing some of that ore we found last week, just so you can see how it looks when it's crushed and everything. And then later on, I'm going to make a full video of crushing it and smelting it and actually getting the finished product of pure silver. Anyway, enough yakking. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you think about it, you think you might want to watch again, there's always that little thing called subscribe button. That helps my channel the most. Look, moose tracks.
I did not expect
Moose or elk. That's cool.
I did not know moose tracks were that big. They've got to be moose tracks.
Well, those were two of them kind of together. They're in here eating this fresh green grass, probably. Some huckleberries right there. Well, huckleberry plants.
Well, we need that.
Yeah, that's either a moose or something. You're barefooted, bud.
Yeah.
You like it? It's too cold. No wonder you said you want to go home because it's cold. Yeah, you can. Danny's going to pick some flowers for Mom. Man, I love springtime. All through here, bunches of flowers.
I'm picking a whole bunch of flowers for Mom because tomorrow's going to be their anniversary. So I'm going to give it to her tomorrow for a surprise.
That is awesome. Look at those things.
The petals are like underneath.
They're so...
Daddy,
What, bud?
I have one in my pocket.
You got a flower in your pocket?
Yeah, so you.
Well, we were walking through here and we found this. Does anybody know what this is?
What is it?
It's called yarrow.
And you
and-
can make tea with it.
Yeah, you can make tea and tinctures and things.
Smell it.
It does smell amazing. I always harvest some.
Holla, I said.
Danny needed a vase, so he used my snuffer can. That's why the flowers are yellow, because they're sucking up the gold. Hello guys. So this is a couple days later, and I wanted to show you guys the galena we found last weekend. How I go about to crush it. I don't have an actual rock crusher, so it's a little bit of a process, but if you're somebody that wants to crush some rocks, see if there's any gold and silver in it, I'll show you a little secret of how the old timers used to crush it without having real powered rock crushers. So stay tuned. Here's some of the stuff that we found. That's how it looks. This one actually doesn't have a whole lot in it. This one has a little bit more. And then this one is just a little bit different. It's got so much other kinds of like staining or something, so I'm thinking this one might actually have some gold. But I don't know that much about it yet, so I'm not sure. But let's get these crushed and I'll show you guys what I'm about to show you. So the first thing I do is heat these up super hot until they just start to